Hey y'all, Briley here. Thank you for tuning in to another video. I am here today to talk about a new fragrance that I bought. And I know if you're watching this and you see this same outfit that I'm wearing, same hairstyle and everything from a recent video that I posted, I'm filming these two videos back to back. I just purchased Aldehyde 44 from Le Labo, so I did a complete fragrance review video on that recently. I'll put it either in a card somewhere in the comments or in the description box rather, because I really like that fragrance. But I also, around the same time this year, bought Jo Malone's Blue, Agava, and Cacao. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So with that said, so kind of the story behind why I bought this fragrance is this fragrance, come to find out, I forgot about this for many, many years. The first time I smelled this was, I must have been like 14 or 15 years old. And for reference, I'm 30 now. So you can imagine I've been sitting on this fragrance a long time, but needless to say, so when I first smelled it, I got a sample of it. I want to say from, it was either a friend or maybe I got it from like a Sephora package, like as a sample. I don't remember, but I remember I got like this teeny tiny little sample and it was the cutest little like mini version of this exact bottle. It was like the same shape and everything, and you unscrewed the cap and it was a little dabber. Ever since I smelled that, I was like, wow, is this what it's like to be a grown up? Like, is this what it's like to be like an adult lady who wears perfumes and stuff? Because, you know, I was like young, I was a teenager, right? So I didn't quite understand, you know, the whole world of fragrance. I think my extent of fragrance experience was like Victoria's Secret, maybe a little bit of Sephora, and Bath and Body Works. And those were kind of like my main, you know, fragrance destinations, so to say. And so I obviously I smelled it and I was like, okay, one day when I'm a grown up and I have money, I'm gonna buy this fragrance. And then, you know, years go by, and of course, like I was, you know, I was a kid, I was a teenager, my priorities were elsewhere, and I didn't even think about that fragrance until Wayne Goss just posted a video, I want to say a couple days ago, maybe a week or so ago recently, and he reminded me of this fragrance because he said that, you know, he shouted it out, you know, showed it and described it, and I was like, I remember smelling that when I was a kid and I just completely forgot about it. And me being an avid, you know, cosmetics and skincare and fragrance shopper, I haven't seen this fragrance like in my face, like anywhere in a retail section or advertisements or anything for years. So come to find out, I believe they call this as part of their archive collection now, because I guess that must have been in part of like their original line, and then maybe they just continued it and now they brought it back, probably because the demand was so high. But again, that's me speculating. I could be wrong, but from what I understand, they only sell it in this size. So they're large size. So this is my first larger size Jo Malone purchase. The only other one I've purchased was, I believe, Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and in their smaller size compared to this one. So this is the, what size? 3.4, yeah, 3.4 ounces, 100 ml. Again, this is the Blue, Agava, and Cacao. Based on, obviously, Jo Malone's really great at being just straightforward and upfront and like kind of linear with the way that their fragrances are described. They just call them by the ingredients. And oh my gosh, yeah, it's just how I remember it from all those years ago when I first smelled it. So the integrity of this fragrance, I want to say, is still there. I've only sprayed it because I wanted to save this for a video. I've only sprayed it once. I think sprayed it on my hand just to like reminisce on that full experience. And now I kind of smell it on the cap. But man, yeah, it does smell like almost like agave, like that sweet, light, almost astringent, almost medicinal, but like it's really mellowed out with that cacao note at the base. Like, it is just such a lovely, wonderful, beautiful scent. The lasting power, I will say, in comparison to like a Wood Sage and Sea Salt, I would say this is a little bit longer. Again, I just sprayed it like on my wrist or maybe on my hand, I think like once recently, and because I wanted to like make sure I tried it out, since, you know, I had only tried it all those many years ago, and gosh, yeah, it's exactly how I remember it, and it's exactly how it sounds. You know, and I got this during a Black Friday. No, it was during Black Friday. However, I had the option to either use a Black Friday sale, or because I got it straight through the Jo Malone website, I got that initial 10% off you know, discount coupon that you get when you just give them your email address, you know, as like a welcome or like an intro discount. And so it ended up being where the Black Friday discount or sale, it wouldn't have saved me that much, but what I could have gotten was like a little gift set that came with it. And I decided, you know, well, I would rather get more of a discount and like get my shipping payment tacked off and like less tax and all that. Even though the discount was less by doing it the 10% way, I still ended up paying less. And I figured I don't need extra like stuff to come with this. I had just bought, you know, aldehyde 44 as well. So like I just wanted the fragrance and I wanted the best deal that I could get. So I feel like I used my 10% off welcome and I ended up only saving like a couple of bucks, you know, considering tax and shipping and all that. But I think, so in total, I think it came out to be like $161 or maybe, no, I'm sorry. It's 160 to begin with, but I think I paid 140 or 145-ish with the discount and tax and everything. So just to give you kind of a picture of how much I paid for it. Oh yeah, I'm so pleased with it. It's wonderful. Again, it's like that equal parts like fresh and light and like where it like lifts you up, it like invigorates your senses and your spirit, but it also kind of grounds you and brings you back down a little bit and mellows it out with that depth of cacao. I love kind of like the yin and yang of this fragrance. It's a good mix of, again, like light and dark, like kind of put together. And again, I would say this fragrance is very much unisex. I would almost say it leans maybe a little more masculine. So if you're a lady and that maybe freaks you out a little bit or you're not comfortable with that, maybe skip this one. But I have no fear. Like I've bought men's colognes before and I love some men's cologne and I have no problem wearing them. I can't say that I have any right now, but like in terms of the brands that I like Le Labo, for example, if you've been watching me recently, you know that I'm a Le Labo fan. I would say, you know, they kind of tend to lean more towards that unisex branding and stuff. And so I guess I just kind of get along with those fragrances better or just very well, but I also have my equal share of like pretty feminine fragrances, you know, very much vanillas and light, fresh, clean, citrusy, fruity, bright, you know, again, a little more feminine. But coming back to the Jo Malone fragrance, I think this was very much worth it. I do want to try to make this bottle last, but I think at the same time, I could, you know, you get a lot here. You could wear this stuff every day. And I think in terms of occasion to take advantage, you could probably wear this to an office. I work in an office, so I don't think this will be offensive. Again, it's an eau de cologne or an eau de toilette, like, especially if you wear it like under your clothes, I think you're going to be fine. You're not going to like, you know, offend anybody at the office by wearing it. I think, yeah, it would fit many occasions. You could wear it again during the day at the office or like date night, like, you know, going out at night. Again, it could be casual, it could be formal. I think you can really like, you know, take advantage of this fragrance and make it a part of your everyday routine if you so choose. But yeah, if you guys have questions, if there's any unanswered questions or things left unsaid, please let me know in the comments. I hope I'm bringing this, you know, video review to you guys and addressing all of the things that come with purchasing a fragrance. You know, again, when it comes to the Jo Malone, like buying and shipping experience, I had a very easy checkout process. Very, you know, I'm a big fan of just the brand, of course. So, you know, I'm very excited to have this in my collection and have it sitting next to, you know, my other perfume bottles. But if there's, again, any unanswered questions that I haven't gotten to, please let me know in the comments. I want to, you know, help you inform your buying decision. But if you guys can't tell already, I'm very pleased with my purchase. I'm very happy that I saved up and added this to my collection. So thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about Jo Malone's Blue Agava and Cacao fragrance from your own experience, or what your initial thoughts are based on the notes. If you happen to look them up, I want to know your thoughts on this stuff. So take care. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye.